Hey guys, it's Angie and I'm here to do a quick little video about the products that got me through the first couple of weeks when we brought Lilia home from the hospital. Now Lily is actually sleeping behind me at the moment, so if you hear any gurgling or grunting noises, it's just her because she's actually a really noisy sleeper. So the first product that actually pretty much saved mine and Lilia's breastfeeding journey is Nipple Shields. Now I know this is the one that I just got. It came in a pack of 2 and it was actually through the Pigeon brand. Now basically how I came about buying this brand in particular was that when we actually brought Lilia home on the Saturday, we went to the shops on the Sunday, me and my husband, and because the following day, the Monday, was actually going to be a public holiday, so we wanted to get something just in case I was having some trouble, because every time she was latching, because she did have a tongue tie, it basically hurt really badly, and she also cracked my nipples and everything like that. So we went into the chemist and they only had 2 brands. They had this brand and an Avent brand, and this one just actually looked like it would fit my nipple a lot better, so this is the one we got. It cost about $13 and I had used it. Now I don't use it anymore, but I used it for basically the first 4 weeks of her life, and this, as soon as I put this on the Sunday, it basically felt 100 times better to feed her, and it didn't hurt as bad, and I just found that, yeah, it definitely, I think, saved our breastfeeding journey, I believe. The next thing is also to do with breastfeeding is a breast pump. Now, I got the Medela Freestyle breast pump, and this one actually came in handy because my milk supply was really low due to, I think, just a hormone imbalance, and because she's got a tongue tie itself. So I actually had to start pumping after every feed. So every 2 hours I was pumping and breastfeeding, and just to build up a supply, because we had to do top-ups because she lost so much body weight. So that was a must-have for me as well. Another thing, because we actually did have to do top-ups, we found that we actually didn't buy any bottles to begin with because I was so determined to breastfeed. And so when we found out we had to do top-ups, I think when she was about 5 days old, we actually had to go out and buy some bottles. So the bottles I chose to buy was this Closer to Nature anti-colic range. So it's got like the little anti-colic little syringe piping doobie walker in the bottle. And we found that this one's actually been working really well. So she swaps between this bottle and this teat like super well. So she actually still has a bottle of Express breast milk once a day, but at the beginning of the first 2 weeks of her life, she was actually having either a top-up of formula or Express breast milk after each feed. So that was a definitely must-have. Now another thing still on breastfeeding. Oh, I think she's starting to wake up. I might actually bring her in to show you guys. Hey, Lilia. Hey, sweetheart. Hey. You say hello? You say hi. Oh, we got the sun in our eyes, haven't we? Say hi. You just want to cuddle, don't you? So the next thing that was on the list is basically nipple cream. I think pretty much everyone has this as a must-have for when you bring home a newborn, especially if you do plan on breastfeeding. So the one that I got was lanolin based, and it's just called Lancelo. I think it's how you pronounce it. But when I was actually in the hospital, they actually advised not to use this one because apparently it has a really gross flavor. Now I did taste it and it does taste pretty rotten, and I did notice each time I did apply this, Lilia just did not enjoy latching back onto the nipple or anything like that. So I actually started using just Express breast milk instead. And the last thing that I found super helpful within my breastfeeding journey, and just her first newborn life pretty much, is a dressing gown. Now this is just a basic dressing gown that my mother-in-law actually gave to me for my birthday, and it has basically just been a lifesaver, especially this first couple of weeks when all she wanted to do was cluster feed through the night and I need to come stand in the lounge room, and especially because in Australia at the moment it is winter, so it was super cold. And then I actually got one more thing. I forgot because she was sleeping on it. Now the last thing is a nursing pillow. Now I use this pretty much for everything. Like, she was sleeping on it. My husband uses it to basically support her when he's holding her, and we found that it's, you know, basically a really good tool. So I got the one through Hush Hush, and it's basically just like a boppy. But I think that might be it because she's starting to get fussy, and I think I might need to give her a feed. But that's definitely my newborn must-haves. If you have, you know, any other newborn must-haves that I didn't, you know, use, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye guys.